meet everybody. My name is Elom Lassey. I'm a Ghanaian. You cannot hold that against me. We're good people. We'll not make any jokes about jollof. And as per the intro, I lead investments at IFC in Anglophone Africa, which is English-speaking Africa. So we have a team here in Nigeria, in Nairobi, investing across the continent. A lot of people say that they don't know or they didn't know that IFC does venture capital. They've come across IFC, they know the World Bank, but they were not aware that we're active in this space. So I wanted to share with you a little bit more about what we do, share some background on IFC, and as part of the next few days, would love to meet great people, hear about great companies, and see what we can do and where we can support. Can we jump to the second? Yeah, fine. So IFC, as you know, we're part of the World Bank Group. We're the part of the World Bank Group that deals with private sector organizations. If we jump forward 2 slides, please. Within IFC, it's a 60 billion global balance sheet. We have this business that focuses on disruptive technology and venture capital. It's a $2.5 billion global balance sheet that we've deployed in the space. We've got over 100 direct investments in VC companies globally, over 80 investments in VC funds globally. That's right across the spectrum. In Africa, we've deployed in over 30 different investees. I'm very much looking to grow that investment portfolio. We also have our advisory business and other associated businesses, so very active in the space. Can we jump forward? One more. If we jump forward one more. So we invest right across the ecosystem. So we, bear with me. So we have a program that actively invests in seed funds and accelerators, and so early stage investees where we can't deploy our own capital due to the size of investments. We invest through partners. We invest in venture capital funds directly, and so between seed funds and venture capital funds, we've invested in 11 different platforms across Africa, right across the scope, from early stage until through growth stage. Fund investments, typically anything from a few $1 million to about $25 million, so right across the range. We're also investing directly, typical $5 to $20 million ticket size, growth capital, capped at 20% ownership. And so really looking to invest alongside great partners, great investment partners in great companies. I'll add to this that there's a lot of talk about slowdown in terms of capital availability in the ecosystem across Africa. And I think last year we did a lot of work with our board to recognize this issue. We approved a new investment program, $225 million for Africa, to be mainly focused on direct investments and also fund investments. And so very much actively investing. We've deployed we've allocated over 60 million this year across several investments in core VC, and north of 100 million if you include investments in digital infrastructure and other associated. If we move forward a couple of slides. So this is some of the companies that we've invested in globally across the portfolio. And super interesting to talk about some of these examples, just to show where IFC has helped and to add value and to support some of the companies we've worked with. If we look at, for example, Wave, mobile money, There we invested alongside Partech, which is one of the funds, one of the great funds that we've invested in. We supported Wave with equity. We recently supported them to raise 90 million euros worth on the capital markets on the debt side. And so just showing value add over and above pure equity investing. With Twiga Foods, which is a great company in the food supply chain in East Africa. There we invested and we supported them with a $30 million risk-sharing facility to support their clients to scale. A lot of other great examples, bear with me. Trade Depot, we led the Series B, and we've continued to support that company. Yes, and then in the fintech space, you'll see Lulaland there. We supported with equity, subsequently supported them to raise debt. And so a lot of value add in terms of capital raising. Also on the advisory side, you won't see there, but there are many great companies where we've put in place advisory programs. Gabea, we supported them in terms of talent development. I'll talk a little bit about some of the programs we run. So we've got a global Tech Emerge program that's an early stage program. It's supporting early stage companies to build relationships with companies and with clients and to provide early stage money, funding. Run programs in health and sustainable cooling across East Africa. We also recently completed the Africa Tech Awards where we had a wide range of companies vying for the prize of top companies in the tech space in Africa, and there we're working to support some of the winners from that award. So if we move forward one more slide. Here we're talking about some of the key areas that we look to support at the moment. We're supporting investee companies and funds on gender strategies, really looking at how to improve investments in female-led funds, in female-led companies, and also how to better target female entrepreneurs and female clients. Climate and sustainability there, working with a range of clients. And ESG, of course. And this is one of the key value adds of an investor such as IFC, who can come in and support companies in terms of supporting institutionalization to build strong governance structures, and also with the support of our environmental team to roll out best practices. If we jump to the next slide. So we'll keep it in terms of how to engage. In terms of how to engage, we've got email addresses there. Please reach out. Very happy to speak to great companies, great people, start conversations, help where we can, and also connect to people in the network where possible to support what you're doing. And please do, we'll be here, and so very happy to talk and to learn more about what people are doing. I'll stop there. Not sure if there are any questions, comments.
Oh, thank you very much.